Hey everybody, it's Trent from the Leonardo. We're doing Leonardo at home with you guys today. Today we wanted to talk about sketchbooks. It's a really great option for when we're quarantined at home and we're looking for something to do and you've already scrolled all the way through your Facebook over and over again. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a really great way for us to also engage with history. Leonardo da Vinci, he himself had 7,000 pages that we know of right now in sketchbook pages, but it was said 20,000 pages are what he actually had. And all during his lifetime, over 500 years ago, we were able to see all the different kinds of thoughts and feelings that he had as he was creating different kinds of things. So for instance, over here, we have some sketches and some writings about optics. So he was really curious about how our eyes perceive things. So he gave sketches of like the human brain, the eyes, the nerves, and how all that stuff connects together, trying to understand the biology of how we see things. Over here, he was definitely a student of observation. He would go out, he would study nature, and especially birds. It was said that when he was a little kid, a bird had flown right by him, and the wing touched his cheek, and he was fascinated by flight ever since. So here we can see the ornithopter sketch that he was working on, trying to figure out how to get human beings to take off in the skies as well. Then, he was an engineer, so he was trying to create different kinds of machines to solve problems. He invented modern flying machines, or not modern, obviously. He created ideas that would then lead to modern flying machines. He created tanks and catapults and all other kinds of things. So he has this idea of like gears and how those things work with his notes written underneath. Now, something really tricky that he did in his sketchbooks is that he would write in a mirror, so it would appear backwards to be coded. That way no one was going to steal his ideas very easily. Over here, there are tons of different mathematical equations and sketches because he was trying to understand how math and science and all this work together while using art at the very same time. Now, what's really cool is that as a student of observation, he would go out at nighttime and he would sketch the sky, trying to understand the patterns of how things are moving, just like many different astronomers in our history. Now, what we want you to do today is to realize that you can use sketchbooks to really find a great way to connect with yourself and to remember what you're going through. So let me tell you a little bit about me. When I am at home, I'm usually drawing. I have a little art studio with my desk, and there are some really great things that you can do at home too. You should set yourself a nice, peaceful area. So maybe find a desk or at the table, nowhere where like the kid brother is gonna annoy you, right? Because we definitely have those. For me, I like to make a nice cup of coffee or some hot tea to get real cozy and comfortable. Then what you can also do is pick your materials. So maybe you want to do some colored pencils. For me, I love using pens. Those are my absolute favorite. Or perhaps you're just a fan of the classic pencil. Then figure out what you're going to be drawing in. If you just want to use loose pieces of paper, you can do that. For me, I love sketchbooks. I love notebooks. So I have cats. I love cats at home. Look, even my pencil case here has some cats on it. So find things that make you happy. If you want to go the extra step and you want some extra challenge up there for my high schoolers and above, that includes you. I know that you would want to make this. So you can make your very own books at home. So this is something that I took a little class on years ago, and it's never ever stopped failing to amaze me. This I got at a local art store here in Salt Lake City. You can order these kits online. They're actual bookmaking kits to make your own sketchbooks. And how awesome, could you use that time for that we have right now? We all have so much more time. All right, so you have your station ready. You're all ready to go. Now what do? Well, it's time for you to start getting some ideas. I did a quick Google sketch myself, or search, and I found 50 different ideas of things that you can sketch. So if you're like, I don't know what to draw, let me give you 3 to start off with today. The first one is this, super duper simple. I want you to take a piece of paper, divide it into lines, and in each one of them, I want you to draw some patterns. So maybe you're gonna do some X's all the way down, maybe some hash marks all the way down, maybe some polka dots or stippling. Whatever it is, it's about getting your mind engaged that's not on a screen. This is really awesome. Then, maybe you have a favorite spot in your house. Maybe it's you cuddling on the couch with your dog, or maybe it's you sitting at the window looking at this amazing skies that we're having, or maybe you're lucky enough to have a mountain view. If you sit there long enough, you can really start to understand how the lines work. So I did a little quick sketch here at the Leonardo, the best spot. Here's the secret. third floor. You can see all the mountains in the whole valley. So I did a quick little sketch myself of where I sit here at the Leonardo, and it's just a quick little sketch. It's nothing amazing, and the entire point here is it doesn't have to be good to be worth your time. It's so important for you to engage with yourself. Then here's one more challenge. Leonardo did all different kinds of writings, right? He was writing out different thought processes, different equations, but let me tell you, he had engineering problems right next on the page to his shopping list for his groceries. So it's really easy for us to use these for any kind of way that we want. So I want you to get right in front of the mirror and do a quick little doodle of yourself, because you're the most available person to your own self. So I did a quick little fun sketch of me. I think it looks pretty darn similar. And I added a little quotation from Leonardo da Vinci too. It says, "Learning never exhausts the mind." And it's true. If we take the time to keep on learning, we're gonna find a really great way to engage with ourselves and make things really awesome. So my name is Trent, and I'm here at the Leonardo Museum with Leo at Home, and I would love to see you post some pictures of the things that you sketch and see how you engage with it. Thanks so much. Have a great day.